Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed the little trailer there that we done up. You're here with Mikaira, and I'm 35 days into my meat-free diet, plant-based diet, and this is my 35th day, and so I'm just picking up my game in terms of how I broadcast and share this, and I'm going to be able to do a couple of things that I've never done before, and that is, of course, give you a personal view of what I'm cooking here. And right here on this plate is where it's cooking right now. So we're just going to get straight into that cooking. I'm excited to be here. I've got 15 minutes to pretty much rip it up and blow it up, and so I'm just going to get into that. Today's recipes and ingredients, we're just doing a basic fry up of broccoli. Broccoli is one of these super plants that is really good for you if you're diabetic like I used to be. And so broccoli is just one of these plants that you got to have in your diet if you're diabetic. And that's going to help you really achieve the full quality of life that you deserve. And so, here we go. That oil's been cooking real nicely, and I'm going to be able to share that with you. And so I'm putting these broccoli, I'm just breaking them by hand. I'm putting them in early because the base is olive oil. Olive oil is another super ingredient. It's one of the top 10 foods recommended for people with diabetes. This is virgin olive oil, and there's probably not enough olive oil in there, so I'm going to have to get that. And into this olive oil, I'm going to add another one of the superfoods in the superfood category, and that is what I always cook with every day. That's this thing called garlic. And I'm going to be able to cook some garlic. I have to cook the garlic, chop off the stem. This garlic's been sitting here for a little while. If I can just go ahead and just chop this garlic up. The thing with the garlic, don't be too fussed about what's on it. Skin and all. It's all blooming, what do you call it? What do you call this stuff there? Man, I'm terrible. I don't even know my stuff. I just cook with my heart, whatever feels right. I'm just slicing down these garlics. That's going to give, this is one of the superfoods. This is one of the foods that's going to help you with your diet. Okay? So pretty much get that into your hands. Pick up what you can. Get that cooking as soon as possible. While that is cooking. Okay, now we're starting to just give it a bit of cook. How we're doing for time, we're 4 minutes into this menu. Just to add that, get a bit of pepper happening, just to give it some flavour, and then salt it. Okay. Now just to help that cook a wee bit, I'm just going to put a little lid on it. And my lid, I've got this massive board, so I'm going to be able to just put that straight on there. That's to help the broccoli cook. And while that's cooking, how we for time? Ooh, she's cooking. We're already on to nearly 5 minutes. Just while that's playing, I thought I'll give you a little sneak peek of a song that I've done. I've got some music here for you, and I'm going to give you a bit of a listen of that. I've set up a song. And basically, I got into this 35 days ago because a lot of the work I do is in the family harm space and in the family violence space. And so some of that violation is just violations to yourself, and that's what prompted me to create this positive change. And so along with that, I've got a bit of a music video that talks about violence, but it's just saying that violence is not okay. I did this a little while back during the COVID period, so I want to share that video just while we get this cook on. Let's go. Oh yeah, we're back. Okay, just while you're away, you probably didn't see this. But I've just added some bean sprouts and some, what you might call it, peas, just to make it a bit full. I'm going to have to switch over to the oven over here because the gas, you know, I tried everything to get this food ready, and then I just wanted to, my contingency plan sort of consisted of getting everything ready, and I thought I had it all ready, and then what? The gas is running out. Just, man, cut. This is not the knife for it, but I was going to try and cut the, in terms of an onion taste, I just use spring onion. Very green, but ultimately to wrap this off with, I'm going to add this red tomato. You know, tomato is one of those foods. It's been recently discovered that tomatoes is not really good for gut health, and especially stuff like it can also create gout. So the tomatoes, what in my research, I recently just discovered there's benefits and there's some anxiety around eating tomatoes, but it's still one of those superfoods, you know, because it's also got other vitamins in there and stuff that is really good and that's necessary, and it's one of the top foods in terms of foods that help you navigate through the trauma of diabetes. So yeah, today we're going to be putting tomato, especially when you look at something like that. So just quickly trying to see what's happening with the camera in that angle. Oh, everything's sort of okay. Might have to just go back. We've got basically another 5 minutes, so this food needs to be cooked very quickly, as soon as possible. But I've also got to just try and get this camera on the computer back online, because it's just kind of vanished for some reason. Let me just get rid of this camera here, remove, and now get rid of that, start it up again. Sorry, I'm just trying to add a camera angle. Look, I'm not the greatest person at this. Adding another camera, display on, MacBook's on. There we go. Now, this is what I was trying to get to you. Just so you could have more of a personal view with what I'm cooking. Your eyes are pretty much right in there in the frying pan as that gas begins to wear up. You want to make sure that's really hot. It's doing all right. And then of course just one, just the way I do, two, maybe one that way, in terms of the tomatoes. I'm no professional cook. Add the tomatoes in. One whole tomato. I got these tomatoes at the market on Saturday. Wonderful, red. That red just makes it look yummy. I was going to put some live turmeric, but some raw turmeric, but I couldn't find my turmeric pack that I bought the other day. I think Moore's gone and chucked it out. But I bought this beautiful turmeric pack. You're looking what for dinner? Got the kumara for dinner, mate. Got this cooking for dinner tonight. I'll do a sort of a nice mashed potato tonight. But the other thing I had cooking was that I had 3 pieces of Vogel bread. Got the Olivani butter ready. Basically what's happened is the oven's gone right out. So I'm just going to switch over and have this cook over here. So this oven will probably finish off what that little oven up the top there couldn't finish. What I'll do, so that I haven't got my back to you, is I'll stick this computer on what's happening over here, so that you've got a